Every year, college athletes bring in hundreds of $1,000,000 for their school and billions of dollars for the NCAA. The NCAA actually brings in almost as much as all the major professional sports. College football alone comes in right under the NHL. This is according to an article by Court Gaines from Business Insider. You would think with all this that the student athletes deserve some direct compensation for this. However, that is not right. The sports in college will be hurt dramatically if the players are paid directly. There are 3 reasons that they should not be paid. One reason, they are already paid in their own certain way, which I will explain later. The competition will fall dramatically in collegiate sports. And then finally, how do you find what's fair, who gets paid? So athletes are already paid in their own way. They have no financial worries for college. They get a free education. Housing is completely covered. Meals and textbooks are 100% provided. And then they complete college and they have no loans to worry about. The normal college student averages about $32,000 in debt. This is just a study in Pennsylvania from Kieran McCauley at dailylocal.com. This is just the average debt. If you add everything up, there are some student athletes who receive up to $200,000 in compensation when it comes to their tuition and meals and textbooks and everything like that. And finally, how is it fair? How do you find what's fair, who gets paid and who doesn't? Think about this. Most sports in college don't bring in any money. Only the major ones, such as college football and college basketball. But the people in the lower programs, they work just as hard and put in just as much time and effort. And what are you going to do? Not pay them? And even in the major sports like college football, only 22 of the 120 major college football programs actually brought in a profit. This is a stat from Scott Bordeaux of the Arizona Republic. So let's say that they are paid to play. The sport and competition is going to drop dramatically. Players will be playing for a paycheck rather than for a love of the game. It takes away why the athletes are playing. They are working to get to the professional level. That passion is gone if they're already receiving a paycheck. If you think about this, you watch an NBA basketball game and everybody's just dribbling, there's nothing, everybody's lazy. Now watch college basketball, you can just see the passion in the people's eyes. That won't be the case anymore if they're receiving a paycheck. So, college athletes are already being paid through tuition and everything else that's covered by them. There's no way to decide which athletes get paid and who wouldn't, and it wouldn't be a fair system. There's no way you'd set up a fair system. And finally, it hurts the competition, and the sports just won't be as good, and then maybe that money won't even be there anyway. So there's absolutely no way college athletes should be paid. Now, as a final thought, I'm a college student. Many of us are college students, and we would give anything to what these athletes are receiving, to not have to worry about any student loans or anything, a free education. And there's not one thing, this is a hot topic on radio stations, on sports talk, on TV, and don't be afraid. Call in those radio stations, tell them your thoughts and feelings about this, and that athletes already receive amazing benefits. And you can also tweet things. Social media is a great way to get it out there. How great these athletes have it, and they don't need any more. So I thank you for listening.